Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our P7 class assembly. As you know, a week on Monday, the 11th of November, is a very special day, Remembrance Day. We would like to tell you a little bit about Remembrance Day and share some of what we have been learning about World War II. Remembrance Day.
Remembrance Day is a day set aside to remember all the men and women who were killed during World War I, World War II, and other conflicts too.
On Remembrance Day, special services are held at war memorials and churches all over Britain.
Wreaths are laid beside war memorials by companies, clubs and societies. People often leave small wooden crosses in remembrance of a family member who died at war.
A poem called For the Fallen is often read out loud during special ceremonies, the most famous stanza of which reads, They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old.
Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn.
At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them.
Right now, many of you are wearing poppies or have seen them around the school.
Some of you may know why these poppies are so important, and some of you might not, so Callum and I will help you understand.
The First World War happened over 100 years ago. Many of the battles were so brutal and violent that the ground was churned up and turned into mud. Yet the battles continued and men still fought and died.
Over time, only one living thing survived, the poppy. It brought hope, colour and reassurance to those still fighting.
Of course, that was a long time ago, but it's up to us and all people of today to pass on the information of the past.
There is simply so much to tell you about the war that we could fill 100 assemblies, but unfortunately we've only got one. We have decided to focus today on an element that would have affected every one of us had we been alive at the time: evacuation.
We'd like you to think back to Europe in the 1930s. There were rumblings all over Europe since Germany lost World War I.
In 1933, Adolf Hitler came to power in Germany. He promised to make Germany great again and secretly began building up his armed forces.
Hitler began to take over neighbouring countries, Austria and Czechoslovakia. The British and the French warned Hitler that if he invaded Poland, he would have to fight them too. Hitler promised he would not invade Poland.
The British government at this time decided it was too dangerous for children to be living in cities and large towns, so an order was given and all children and pregnant women were sent to live in the countryside. It was a time of great sadness as mothers kissed their children goodbye.
Just as well they were evacuated though, because Hitler did break his promise, and on the 1st of September 1939 he invaded Poland.
And Neville Chamberlain, the British Prime Minister at this time, announced that Britain had declared war on Germany.
The McGregor family lived in Glasgow near a large industrial estate where Dad worked
works in one of the factories making machine parts. Mrs. McGregor works hard in the house all day and looks after the children, 11-year-old William and 7-year-old Mary. Mr. and Mrs. McGregor have been worried for some time that a war might break out and the children will have to leave. We join them now at home. The date is the 3rd of September 1939.
The Prime Minister's on the wireless.
I am speaking to you from the Cabinet Room at 10 Downing Street. This morning, the British ambassador in Berlin envied the German government the final note, thinking that unless we heard from them by 11 o'clock, that they were prepared at once to withdraw their troops from Poland, the state of war would exist between us. I have to tell you now that no such undertaking has been received, and that consequently this country is at war with Germany.
What was all that about, Mum? Mum, why are you crying? Are you getting a cold? No, dear, I'm fine. Come here, you too, William. We need to talk to you seriously for a minute.
Sit down over here.
Like Minister Chamberlain said, our country is going to be going to war.
A lot of things are going to have to change, and life is going to be a bit different for a while.
You are going to have to be brave.
I'm brave. I can fight. I'll show Hitler.
Settle down now. You're not facing anything. In fact,
Start again.
funny.
Wait, it's quick, start again.
Settle down now. You're not fighting anyone. In fact, you're going away for a while on a kind of holiday.
Yeah. Wow, Mum. Where are we going? Are we going to Italy? I love it there.
You settle down, the pair of you. It's not that kind of holiday. It's a special holiday to the countryside just for children.
Just for children. Are you not coming?
No, son, I can't come with you. I've got to go and fight, and Mum's going to have to work in the factory.
Everybody says it won't be for long. Everybody says it'll be over by Christmas. And in the meanwhile, we can be pen pals. Come on now, let's go upstairs and look at your suitcases and pack for your holiday.
During the first few days of war, over 1.5 million people took part in the official evacuation, and another 2 million made their own way to secret areas. William Mary, like many Glaswegian children at the time, were to be evacuated with their school. We join them now as they say a tearful goodbye to their parents at school gates. At only 11 years old and 7 years old, the children had been separated from their parents before.
Maybe stay beside William. He'll look after you.
I don't want to go, Mum. It's not fair. He's let me stay with you.
I promise I will visit.
I promise I will visit as soon as I can, and I will write to you every week. Here's a special photograph of us all together, and have a look at it when you're sad. And remember, me and your dad love you very much.
You're going to have to be a brave little girl. William is going to need you to look after him. Can you do that for me, Mary?
Don't worry, Dad. I'll look after you.
Thank you.
Always carry your cases and your name tags, children, and never forget your gas masks.
Don't worry, Mum. You can depend on us.
Thank you, William.
Oh, look. There's our teacher.
Okay, children, come and line up. It's almost time to leave for the station. I need to do the register. Hurry now.
Bye, Mum. Bye, Dad. See you soon.
Come on now, best not to let them see you crying. They're good kids, they'll be safe in Perthshire.
Okay, children, let's sing a song to keep our spirits up as we walk to the train station. How about a soldier's marching song?
It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know. Goodbye to Piccadilly. Farewell, Leicester Square. It's a long, long way to Tipperary. Got up my horse right there.
Mother Mary began their journey like many other evacuees on a train. They carried all their equipment, including gas masks, lunches, and suitcases of clothes. Many carried their favourite toy. All evacuees had a label attached to them with their name, school, number, and destination, just in case anybody got lost. The train chugged along slowly, and every window was jammed with boys and girls. The journey took a long time, and Wayne was glad they did not have packed and soup sandwiches. It was late afternoon when the train finally pulled into Perth Station.
Okay, children, smarten yourselves up. You've got on a family to meet. While you tuck that shut in, no one's going to pick a scruffy lad with his shirt hanging out.
Hello, children. My name is Mrs. Baxter. I'm the balancing officer from Perth. We know you've all had a long day, so we'll try and start out from your homes as quickly as possible. Everyone should stay together. We'll try and find a family that will take you both. Smarten yourselves up and try to smell. Remember your manners and don't speak until you're spoken to. I'm so excited to see your catching there. What about you? I don't care about you.
John, be quiet.
Oh, look. Here they are now. Welcome, ladies. Have a look around and pick the ones that best suit.
John, be quiet. Hope we get separated. Boys!
You're allowed to sleep in your smoking section. That's your fault. William and Mary soon settled into the foster home with Mrs. Campbell. She didn't have any children of her own and so enjoyed having them to look after and feed. Mr. and Mrs. Campbell lived on a farm and both children enjoyed helping out and making friends with all the animals. For their first little home, William wrote, "Dear Mum and Dad, having a smashing time," and he really meant that.
William and Mary's evacuation went on for 5 years. They were extremely happy to be going home, but heartbroken at leaving their host family. They never forgot their Perthshire family and visited them every summer for many years after the war.
Returning home was tough for lots of evacuees. Unlike William, many of the evacuation years when they changed from children into teenagers and adults.
Emotions were mixed. Some missed their foster parents deeply and didn't even recognise their parents after such a long time away from home. It took many children months to settle back into their old lives.
We hope we managed to teach you something about life during the Second World War. We would now like to share some diary extracts and poems we've written about the evacuation process, starting off with Amber.
Thursday the 31st of August 1939. Dear Diary, today was great until it wasn't. School was great, I made new friends and we all played the game of tag. I was it, but I got everyone. Then I went home to find my mum in tears, with her hands in her face with the news on. It had been a good 15 minutes before she finally told me what had happened. What she told me next left me in tears. She told me while still sniffling that I was getting evacuated to live in the countryside. I did not speak after that. I just hugged my mum for the last time, devastated. I don't want to know what happened after this. Friday the 1st of September 1939. Dear Diary, today wasn't that bad. It could have been worse. I woke up early just so I could see my mum for a little longer, but that didn't help with the sadness. I walked out the door for school, not with a smile like I usually do. School was very gloomy. It was awfully silent. The teachers must have had a great day. We arrived at the train station. I was next to my best friend the whole day, hoping we would get picked together. It came to the picking. I was picked 15th. All my hope was lost. I was not picked with any of my friends. My host family has a wee boy called William. I did get to talk to him or my new family as I was put to bed straight away. I missed my mum already. Saturday the 2nd of September 1939. Dear Diary, today was alright, I guess. My host mum is super nice, but my host dad and my brother are the utter opposite. My host dad makes me call him sir, and he made me do all my homework and William's homework, and William is 3 years older than me. William is so rude and he thinks he's the boss of everything, but the food is amazing. My host mum made me pancakes and William only got cereal. I spent lots of time outside and met up with the other people at the other houses and had a chat with them. I miss my own home and my own bed, but I think I might be okay. As long as William stays out of my way, I should be fine. Now Jonathan will read the poem she's written.
I hate it here. I hate it here. The food stinks. The mince is uncooked. The potatoes aren't boiled right. I hate it here. The host family is rotten to me. They make me do all the chores. My little sister pulls my hair. My brother and sister get fully cooked meals. I get leftovers. I hate it here. My horrible, horrendous and hideous host parents favour my bratty brother Bob and my snappy sister Susan over me. I hate it here. I'm tired of this place. It's like being in the actual war. I hate it here. I want to go home. I want to go home. Here's Kyle with his poem about his host family.
My terrible new family. I hate my new brother. He always takes my stuff over and over again. I hate my new brother. He enjoys winding me up just like a yo-yo. I hate my new sister. She never stops talking over and over again. I hate my new sister. to go home. Finally, we have Sophie with her poem about being an evacuee.
I'm an evacuee. I'm an evacuee. I hate my host family. They're all venomous like snakes. I'm an evacuee, and I've been told not to go out during the blackout. I'm an evacuee. I've had to make new friends at a new school. I'm an evacuee. If this war ended, I would live much more happily.
And thank you for helping us all understand what it must have been like during the Second World War for children that were sent away, were evacuated to other places to stay with other families, and lots of children had very positive and good experiences with their other families, but also there was a lot of children that obviously missed home and they missed their own families at home. So thank you very much. That was to welcome St Peter's at the beginning, so welcome. That's lovely to see St Peter's with us and joining us as well. Thank you so much. Now, boys, we'll give you a clap as well. What we're going to do now, boys and girls, very quietly, when I say you're going to go back to class with your teachers, and all our friends and family will get the chance to come up and chat with your young ones, okay? Right, thank you again.